Hello and welcome to another ScratchLink instructional video. Today what we're looking at is how to do a simple remote control Scratch program just as a beginner sort of coding project. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that your eBot is on, and then we're going to start the ScratchLink helper app, and it's now connecting. Great, so I will just put that in the background. And now what I'm going to do is go to the ScratchLink coder platform, scratchlink.codes. It's found the eBot and just have Junior there and beginner blocks. And there's our blocks. Now we'll just check that everything's working by, that's it, the LEDs, and then we'll just turn them off. Great, so that's working, fantastic. So what we're going to do is simple remote control program, just like you might do with a simple game in Scratch. We'll just use the keys, arrow keys, to move the robot around. Okay, so let's start with that. So we'll start here and just expand that a bit. So we're going to have a loop, and I'm going to use an if statement, okay, because it's easy enough. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the key press, and let's make up arrow, you know, to drive the robot forward. And so now we'll go to the eBot blocks and drive forward. Simplest way is drive straight at half power, 50%. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate that. Now I'm going to do backwards, which will be down arrow, and backwards is simply negative power. Okay, so we'll go negative 50. So what we're going to do now is left arrow. So left, grab the left, and that's going to be turn left and positive 50, obviously. Okay, and one last one is going to be turn right, sorry, second last one. So we'll do right arrow and turn right in the robot. Now we're going to need a way to stop the robot, so let's use, doesn't matter, you could use spacebar. Okay, so let's just use the spacebar. Now let's just drop in wheel stop. Okay, I'll just get rid of that properly. Excellent. So let's just review that code. So what we've got is simply using the arrow keys and driving the robot accordingly. Okay, and then the space bar is stop. Great, so all we need to do is start this code, and let's do some testing. So I just press the up arrow, stop, backwards. Yep. Now I've just got the robot up on a little block so it doesn't take off, just to make it easy to videoing, and I've put the masking tape on there so you can see the wheels moving. Now left arrow, turn left, that's correct. Right, turn right, that's correct. Stop. Great. So that is a really simple, so you could put that robot on the ground now with your Bluetooth link and you could drive that around. So let's make that a little bit more interesting. So what could we do? We could bring in the LEDs here, okay? So we could say when the robot is going forward, we could turn both the LEDs to green, okay? When the robot is going backwards, we could turn both the LED ring to say blue. Oh, let's not do brightness 100, it's way too bright. 10 is more than enough. Okay. Now, left arrow. So when you turn left, what you want to do, well, you could do anything you want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the left LED ring, the whole lot, pixel 1 to 8, go yellow at 10. But what I'm also going to do is turn off the right LED. Okay, I just want it to not do anything. So you can turn it off with the off block, or you can just select black as the color. Do the same thing. Okay, so if I just go black, that's off. Okay, so that's left-hand LED will be yellow because you're turning left, and then the right LED ring will be off because it's like an indicator, you're not turning right. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate those two blocks and then pop them in there for turn right, but I'm just going to swap them around to right hand side and left hand side. Okay, so that's turn right, right hand side LED ring will be yellow, the left one will be off. Now when we stop, we could just make both of them black, not black, red. Okay, great. So let's just change the save. Let's just give that a shot. So we'll get that going, and I will hit the spacebar. Good. So that's red. I'm going to go forward. Great. Should be green. Going to go backwards. We've got blue. Going to turn left. Going to turn right. And going to stop. There we go. So you could add to that by putting some smiley faces on the LED screen or something like that. But this is a really basic remote control program where you use the keys to get the robot moving around and also indicating what you're doing on the LEDs. No sensors, just remote control app. Good place to start. Great. Thanks so much for listening.